19th century witch. No snow on the bluff, the wire. They think I'm 50 Cent. I've been boom, you too. Let's be Bonnie Clyde. We gon' be like. We don't need no middleman. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it for the right price. That's my right hand man. We out in Shibuya, outside in Japan. Stripes running on me like Kruger. What's it to you? Introduce you to my new. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it.
I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Here we go. And it's the Knicks to start out. Stolen by Conley. And they're pushing it up. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Now here's McDaniels. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
Kicks it out, Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Pass to McDaniels. Right side, Conley. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Plenty of space. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Bridges. Towns down low. Pass to Bridges. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Conley. Oh, and Towns with the block. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Pass to Randall. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Brunson. Outside Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Towns, right side. Over Gobert. Towns can't get it to go. The Timberwolves trail. Randall outside to the middle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Mikal Bridges.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
And so he's able to get one of two. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. The size advantage gives them a clear path to the shot.
Here's Randall. It's blocked. Inside. Out to Bridges. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Conley. Pass to Shaman. That three's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Shoots over Hart. Edwards gets the bucket. Edwards has got 6.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true 3-level scorer.
It's Shamet on the wing. Still no points. Left side Brunson. And he banks in the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. They trail by 3. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Brunson with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Hart from long range. Pass to Brunson. 3-pointer, Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Here's Randall. 19 seconds left in the first. Robinson with the block. Outside Brunson. Down low. Hart. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
That's the end of the first quarter.
And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks out in front, leading by 6. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
Now here's Edwards. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Knicks leading by 6. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Outside Reed. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for New York.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can and keeping everyone involved.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Here's Towns. Following the score by Minnesota. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Robinson. Here's Shamet. Yet to see a basket. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Gobert. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor. He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. New York shooting their first free throw this game. And the technical free throw is good. The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. But, Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster?
0. Undefeated, Brian. Undefeated.
All talent there from Bridges.
That's tipped. Gobert with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. It's good. Edwards, what strength.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Shots good by Hart.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Right side, Alexander Walker. High arcing shot. New York leading by 7. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson driving. Outside Hart. There's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Pass to Reed. Hart pulls it in.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
New York shooting their second and third shots at the line here. The first free throw is good.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gobert. The Frenchman, Gobert.
Monster down low. I mean, Gobert says, forget your contact and give me the bucket.
It's Hart on the wing. Shoots over Randall. it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half now in the books. New York out in front. They lead by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Timberwolves trail by 7. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And it's powered home by Towns.
They're going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Pass to Randall. And here's McDaniels. Randall inside. Here's Gobert. Clock at 4. Edwards can't hit. Knicks leading by 7. Now Bridges. Here's Towns. Defended by Gobert. Here's Brunson. Sneaking inside. It's Brunson.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
He's off on the second. Well, some great scorers in the NBA right now, Stan. Anyone you think doesn't get enough credit for their offensive talents?
Wow, Brian, that is a tough question. So many guys putting up such big numbers right now. Devin Booker maybe still a little overshadowed by Kevin Durant. De'Aaron Fox maybe overshadowed by Sabonis. And Tyrese Maxey certainly is overshadowed playing with Embiid.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Now Conley. He's scoreless. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Pass to Edwards.
And shows hustle and plays hard on defense. Wow. Towns sure knows how to keep his coaches happy.
Now here's Anunoby. Tries a 10-footer. Jump shot is good. Towns has got 10.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You got to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Mike Conley.
Count it.
Yeah, Conley is not an easy cover. He can be quick on his feet when he sees a lane to the basket.
Pass to Brunson. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. 7 points in the game.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting. Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:33 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Hart. Outside Payne. Brunson with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
For 3, DiVincenzo. And it's New York with a rebound. New York with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside Hart. All sorts of time. No good.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Here's DiVincenzo. It's good.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Brunson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Brunson with it. The shot comes out. And so it's the New York Knicks. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip.
30.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Knicks leading by 14. Now here's Payne. And there's the drive. Hard up top. Reed brings the double. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hart. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution for your Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby.
Timberwolves trail by 14. The kick out to Ingles. Connects from downtown. Ingles got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 12. To the middle. A slam dunk by Reed.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. It's Shamet on the wing. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Payne. Pass to Robinson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. And no luck that time either. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth. Pass to Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching his team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, BA.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Edwards with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Conley. Here's McDaniels. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Brunson. Towns outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
5 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Randall, left side. Hart with the defensive effort. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Pass to Anunoby. To the paint. Outside Hart. Clock at 6. Kicks it out Towns. From the arc. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Timberwolves trail by 8. Randall outside. Now Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Josh Hart.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the way up.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
What a finish! Jalen Brunson.
And the defense had the right idea, but Brunson is able to push through the contact.
Lets it fly. That's short off the rim. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. Pass to Conley. Now McDaniels. Over Hart. Now here's Edwards. Second shot opportunity. Count it. Good.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
Second team.
Free throw good. Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
This is their chance to stretch the lead, Graham.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
And they double up Brunson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And an Obi for three. And the three-pointer goes. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Knicks lead is 43.
So New York wins it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra.
Got that cash advance it. You just write it. Pull the out the pantry. You ain't fly, you looking dummy. I pop the I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash, it's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the but they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep it. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep it. But a nigga got a TD hat. That boy like a BB hat. You don't see me hat.